type test, the chat pops up. So that's good, right? That's good. I was screwing around earlier today in Galloway, seeing how big I could get in Strathclyde a little bit, although I didn't follow up on that one, but I don't want to save those games. I was just screwing around. Delete this one here too. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get right into our main campaign. And there it goes loading. Alright. May 24th, 1944. I'm hoping I'm going to have an opportunity to finally reform the Roman Empire. It's been almost 2 weeks, I feel like, and we still haven't got it. Oh, what did I win last time? Alright, we took this. We took this off those annoying little fuckers. So I am the correct culture anyway, if not our eventual religion. So let's just create these guys randomly, that's fine. Now here, I screwed it up already. I didn't recognize the cultural buildings for Bulgar, but here we could do it right. And we're gonna check our cities first. Putting the weakest city as the county capital, and just gonna cycle through them here so that we have everything in the best possible order. I know it's a silly thing to do, and to be honest with you, I can't remember any time there's actually been a benefit where I've done that and thought, oh, I'm so glad that I did that. So let's just call it a neurotic little idiosyncrasy. I like to have my holdings in the best possible order whenever possible. Okay, so I'm just 2 over now. I guess we can create a vassal there. Now, I actually quite like this duchy that we just added. I know it's quite weak in terms of money and stuff like that, but that'll change given time. I mean, they're all decent castles and well upgraded. So what I think we're going to do actually is give away Gins, maybe? Gins or Zaclumia. I think Zaclumia will give away, because Gins lets me get the drop on raiders sometimes. So we're going to give Zaclumia away. Probably just going to throw it back at this guy. Hey, Tony Macaroni with Sauce, how you doing? We'll just throw it at him and then forget about it. So we're 8 of 8 on our domain. Our retinue, we're still not quite fixed after the screw up on the last episode. Boom, 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 boom. Duchy of Luxembourg, Duchy of Pomerania, Duchy of Carvuna. That's the one I'm holding right now. We don't need to create that. Pomerania. Right here, we don't need to create that either. It's interesting that there's this war going on right now. I got plenty of people in my court that, well, whiskers. I should have looked at this before I threw out Zaclumia to the Duke of Croatia, because I might have been able to land one of these guys and press a little claim, although I'm not really looking forward to getting involved in a land war up in Sweden again. Hopefully my vassals can push into that. I mean, they seem to want to be chewing up here, but I mean, eventually they're just going to run out of territory, right? We are married to Empress Zanyeb, an Abbasid. We have one daughter, a Mirza, born in the purple. This has given us an inheritance warning, because I have an earlier daughter, a bastard that I legitimized. Um, so here's the issue. The Byzantine Empire will give priority to people that are born in the purple. It says right there, their succession claim is stronger than that of older siblings born before their parents ascend to the throne. In this case, it's just a little idiosyncrasy that I did. It's because she's a bastard that I legitimized. That's therein lies the problem. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what I want to do with her. I think I should probably break up with my lover. I do kind of want to hold out though, just in case she dies, and we're lucky enough to get a lover's memento. That would never hurt, right? I want to check out my beard though. Some of these are awful looking. That's an okay mustache. That's what he's got. Let's put on this little twirly mustache here. He's looking pretty sweet. Let's check his haircut. You can't really see the hairstyle. Oh, that's awful. That's no good. I liked it when it peaked out a little bit though. Just like that. You know, that's dignified. That's a dignified look. So what are our next goals? I think we are currently at peace with the abbess. Oh no, we're not. How did that happen? He's 41. I just declared war on him. I can declare war on him again. No problem. I wonder what the deal is. Let's check here. Looks like installed by faction demand in 943. So I've got a chance to grab... Well, here's another problem. I should fight him for Jerusalem first. And if I get Jerusalem, great. And if I don't, I don't. But, where are all his armies, I wonder? He is leading troops in Kazin. Kazwin. Yeah, he's leading troops over here. So I want to get in and just probably... I'm going to start right here and just like siege, 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 siege until I get down. I'm okay walking them over there. They've got to reinforce a little bit anyway. Hold a grand debate? Sure, let's do that. I think I remember one of the last things I did was I wrote a new magnum opus. And we got a level 3. I think what we're missing between level 4 and level 3 is actually prestige or piety per turn. I'm just going to open up the wiki here on my other monitor and have a look real quick. Under artifacts, magnum opus. No, apparently it's just incorrect stats on the wiki, which makes me think, I wonder how good the quality 4 actually is. Maybe it's even better than this. At some point, maybe not the next generation, but the generation thereafter. Let me think what I'm missing. I've got Universal Panacea, I've got Planetary Astrology, I've got Transmutive Alchemy. There's 6 possible magnum opuses, right? I have Contemplative Theurgy. So I'm missing Ritualistic Theurgy, and I'm missing Stellar Astrology. So, let's see, 1, 2... Let's call it the 3rd generation from now. I guess we'll join one of the Dominicans or something like that and see if we can't burn one of our books. And then we'll burn the Quality 3 book, because I don't think I can give them away. Yeah, that's not happening. Like, when I get back up there, buddy, you're in trouble. Don't worry about that. It's interesting that this was Christian a little bit, and now it's gone all pagan again. Mazovia is looking like a nice ripe little pick. Hey Ikaji, how you doing? We're just going for a little walk here with our troops. We're gonna holy war this Arabian revolt for Jerusalem. These need to be on. I don't know why when you reload this stuff doesn't sort out properly. And some of these guys, I think... Now him we were going to land somewhere, but he can stay in jail for the time being. I don't want him running off and trying to force a claim again. They just converted to paganism for the casus bellis. Yeah, you might be right. You never know. This guy's got 173. Thanks for the 10 gold, buddy. What about this little fella? He's got nothing. Teviot Dale. He's run. Almost certainly he's going to get snatched up as a marshal here really quickly. Steward, chaplain, spy master, marshal. So it's 18 versus 20. I can try and reel him in anyway. We'll see what happens. All right. Ah, must not be married. Go figure. Go figure. First one of the day. I haven't even been playing 15 minutes yet and I already screwed up a plot. Well, maybe his wife will die. Am I plotting anything right now? Yeah, maybe his wife will die. Maybe she'll die. We'll see what happens. Actually, I guess I don't need to go through and ransom each one along the way. This guy's always plotting, and I'm never catching him. And he runs away, and then his brother takes over. And then I arrest his brother. She's not even in my diplomatic range anymore, I don't think. Nice. And get 10 gold from her husband for that one. Does he have any money? Nope. Maybe his wife needs some help with the dying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We got a plot going for him now. Got him. This is another one where I think if we can imprison her, yeah, at least she's 10 gold. I mean, at this point, pretty much any money is good money. Hey, look, this guy has a favor on us. But he's a regent, that's right. We can't invite him because he's a regent. So when the kid that he's regenting grows up, This guy here, he's 14. We should be able to get him then. That's going to be pretty good. In 2 years, I guess. Have to remember that one. Although, more than likely, I'm going to forget. Now this one again I can't do because he's married. What's the plot to kill her? Only 60. We got more chance of killing the one we're trying to kill right now. Now that's looking pretty nice. And he's in my court too. He's not marked. Just showed up one day. Thanks, buddy. I think we need 145 for him. Yeah, so in a few days, I guess. That's my direct vassal. I don't want to screw around with him. He was on our list. Then we got the Duke of the Aegean Islands. 12% chance to get him. I'm not surprised. And he's going way the frig off. Where'd he go now? Emir Najab? Alright, man. Go die in someone else's court. See what I care. I wish there was a way to organize this the same way there is to organize this. So you can exclude people that are outside your diplomatic range from the list. I think we were down around here somewhere. Yeah. This is in the Court of Meath, I think. Got him. Oops. Nah, you're good, dude. Don't worry. The Pope wants to burn some people. She's suspicious? Yeah, get rid of her for sure. She's a Satanist. Hey, General. How you doing? Ransom him, ransom him, ransom him. It would be worth it to sabotage him? Nah. Alright, so this is the guy. We can imprison him. 87% chance. It's 800 gold. I think we can afford to throw our marshal on suppress for a minute here. Ugh, I was a fool. Do you think I'm going to win the debate still? There we go, 100%. We got him. We'll banish that guy. That's a nice pile of money. Now, where are my retinues here? I think let's say diseases, camp fever, that's not good. We got measles and shit too. But here's what we're going to do now. Well, let's wait till they get closer, right? No need to really rush it. I'm going to hire a few more retinues, now that we got a little bit more money. I don't know, like 10. How many was that? I stopped counting. Let's just kind of guess. That's fine, that's 10. Oh, that was 11. Looks like the camp fever is actually clearing up. Or is that the measles clearing up? I won the debate anyway, even though everyone laughed at me. Alright, we're gonna holy war for Jerusalem here. Wait a second, I don't see it. Oh, what? Am I crazy? Oh, it's called Galilee. Oh, is that the wrong place? Oh, he doesn't have anything in Jerusalem. Alright, let's holy war him anyway. Or maybe I do want to do these guys. It looks like they're getting their asses kicked though. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's just do Jerusalem. I guess we can walk down here the whole way. You say you never use retinues as the Roman Empire. You also only have 2 vassals, the Pope and 1 super viceroyal king. My wife is pregnant. That's pretty good. I should probably... Can I give her a potion? No, I don't have enough ingredients. Oh, that's right, because the last Pope died the last time that I went to go do this. Yeah, so it looks like camp fever is dying out. Hopefully it doesn't spread north here. As long as it stays off the water, I think we should be fine. Oh yeah, get her more to read, for sure. You say, doesn't that guy rebel a lot? Ah, yeah, the super vassal. I expected he might as well. 1 child lacks focus. Alright, that's fine. Definitely burn her. And we are going to declare war on the Arabian Empire for Jerusalem. Oh, he friggin' quit. He quit his war. Oh my god, are you serious? I need Greece too. Where's Greece? Oh, here we are. I need ships to get off of this place. That is pretty frustrating that the guy immediately quits his war. These guys have mostly recovered, I think, from when I sieged them down there a few years back. My half-brother going strong. Doing fine there. Does he have a claim on Wales? No. Alright, let's see. So his vassal account is much higher than mine was. That kind of sucks. What am I going to do? I think I just head over here. And we work our way in from this side, sieging as much as we can. Do I still own Antioch? Yeah. So let's raise my ships up here. Get the vision out. No, that's fine. The only thing is that he tends to surrender to factions and you have to assassinate the new vassal king to get your titles back. Ah, I see. The viceroyal guy. Well... Do I really only have the one commander? Doing good, guys. Doing real good over here. Patient. Actually, we got loads of great people. Craven. He's nothing special. Brave and a couple of commander traits, that's okay. Although Lightfoot and Cavalry isn't that good for me. I'm surprised this guy's just a courtier and not actually a spy master. I guess we gave it to this guy. Try and make him pay taxes. Why don't you use retinues? I don't understand. Retinues are really good. What was I doing? I was looking at commanders. Nothing that great. Let's see what's available in the world. Join court is yes. You forget about them when you're not playing a republic. They're strong for republics, but they're strong for other types too. Look at this guy. Oh, it's a girl? Men only, please. Still, patient and brave, that's pretty good. How many more do I need? 3. Brave, well... Patient right here. Patient again down here, patient and brave, that's pretty good. I don't have the time, I don't even have the points to spend it on tolerance yet. We'll get there. This is the next thing that we go for. Tolerant, well, I don't know, man. Noble customs can be pretty good too. But we're going to spend our next points on majesty so we can get imperial administration back. For some reason we're in some kind of limbo where we don't have imperial administration turned on, but it still counts for some reason as having imperial administration. Like I can retract vassals from whoever, and it says imperial administration allows us to retract vassals without objections from the aristocracy. So it's just funky. I don't know what the deal is. Papal investiture makes the Pope pay you millions in taxes if you're right, or at least it used to. I think I have that turned on. I can't even do it until after the year 1000. We're probably not going to be Catholic for very much longer anyway. You're gonna warn your court inquisitor about me because you smell heresy. I want to pick up a couple of achievements for creating the Kingdom of Israel as a Jew. So I will probably do a convert there. Wait, why is... They didn't move? The other ones moved? Okay, so we have a new son. Constantine Gandolfingi. I think I'm gonna name him after myself. Okay, so that should fix my vassal inheritance warning, like my split titles a little bit. Since this is, he's born in the purple, but he's also the oldest son. In Rashka, hey? Alright, let's go through my intrigue screen again. I didn't even get all the way to the bottom of the list. So we're going to go back up to the top. We're going to grab everybody easy. We got a 1672. I have a favor on him. I have a 98% chance to imprison him, though. Okay. So playing a huge empire makes you wonder why your vassals can't command their own troops during a war if I assign them to do so. It should be possible. I mean, the mechanic is there. If you had a very large tribal empire, right? Your vassals do have some autonomy. Oh, whiskers. That's not who I wanted to get. No, my crown focus isn't Constantinople. My crown focus is on Thrace, because Constantinople has full holdings, and I don't really see what the point is in boosting prosperity in Constantinople if there's no holdings, or if we're full holdings, so I'm trying to boost the prosperity here in Thrace, although either one would be fine, so that we can hopefully get that event to buy holding slots. I don't think I can imprison him because he's hiding. Mm. 2163, 68% chance. Damn. Earl of Sussex, Duke of Thessalonica. Wait, oh, because he's part of the revolt, I can't interact with him. Ah, another decent duke, or bishop I mean, 63%. Damn, I want these guys to flee. Duke of Berry. The evil, hey? Alright, that was 455. You think it's time for a reformation, hey? We gotta get that church sorted out, don't we? Okay, let's check the rest of these. They're not quite ready. They're ready. Oh, they're looking tough. Wait, what happened to Whirl here? When... Oh... I guess there was an inheritance thing? Is he going into Brefan? He is, but there's this revolt here. Deus Volt. Crack down the criminals, church approves, or don't give a shit and save the money. Oh, definitely burn that guy. One of those people that we just captured, I think. This guy, haven't I been trying to arrest him for years? How much of that is battle score? A little bit. Not too much. I wonder if they're gonna stop here. I really hope they don't. Oh, fuck that guy in particular. Let's support the greens. I know how to pick a winner. I'm gonna hire some more retinues. I'm just gonna do 9 this time. Oh man, I hope this doesn't end up catching them. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Thank goodness. He's turning around. We got an arranged marriage. Princess of Greece wants to marry this Prince of France. Sure, whatever. I want to get these guys close to the coast in case I have to call them in. I think that I might have to. I'm not sure if this guy's going to walk over. Yeah, he is too. Oh, I hope they tick for attrition right there. He's got 27. Is any of this territory good to defend on? Pretty much none of it. It's all flat. We can actually, hold on a sec, I'm going to dismiss this here. We can raise Greece up over here. That's funny that they broke us in the center. And put them right down here with like Africa and France or something. France I think is raised actually. I don't know where he's going. But yeah, we can raise like Saxony and France and send them all right here. My supply limit there is 18. All of this is 19. It's close enough. That's 25. Italy is 6K. You can't get on the ships. Same problem. Let's send these ships over here first then. Didn't I just imprison this guy? Oh right, he's uninteractable. So I did click on him before, but I didn't imprison him. %1 chance to get an intrigue, but an 80% chance to get ambitious. That's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're almost certainly going to lose a trait, and it sucks because they're all good. I prefer to give up probably Zealous. Zealous and Kind I wouldn't mind losing. I think it's time to switch off of this though. I have Diligent. Let's go hunting. So I can maybe get myself a puppy dog. That'd be nice to get a puppy dog. Yeah, they're coming in now. I don't care about that. Let's pause for a sec, because I've got other armies in other places that I have to make sure that I look at carefully. I think we're using Italy right now. I think we're using Saxony as well. What's that? 46? That's not really good. Throw Pomerania on it. Pomerania is next to useless. Aquitaine I think we raised. Oh yeah, get her more to read. Plus 10% fertility. We already gave her plus 20% earlier. Let's check if I can acquire ingredients yet. Oh my god. Let's mark this. Same as summer fair. Get these ships over here. We're gonna win a big battle coming up. Actually, we're gonna see what he does, because he might just turn around and run away. Okay, I want to make sure that we got a nice lead the center, patient brave. Patient brave for the flank, and patient brave for my other flank. That's golden. Let's hit auto balance here. It says it's auto balanced. I kind of think it's full of shit. It looks like it's a bit, well, I guess maybe it is stronger on the left. More and more coming in. It's got another 5k back here. I'm thinking it might be best to land this 12k. Wait, there's more coming in, isn't there? No, that's it. I'm going to land this 12k here in Leptis Magna. And turn around and start going left, right, as soon as he engages. And then these guys, which are full morale, will pile in as well. I just hope that he fights. Those troublesome peasants. Oh, that sucks. Let's back up for a sec. I've only got a 3% revolt risk there. Where the hell was this? Oh, thank goodness. It's 6k, that sucks. But, I wonder, like, what is it that dictates the strength of the religious revolts? Is it the moral authority? The size? Tengri moral authority is 7, but their size is 89. Maybe that has something to do with it? EKG, you say, you'd think that at some point people would learn, stop starting all those plots when they have so much money. Well, I'm kind of glad that they don't learn. Okay, yeah, so he's going right into it. He lands April 3rd. I don't think I should start walking in yet. I think he needs to commit. It's the 2nd. Let's slow it down a little bit. There's the 2nd. There's the 3rd. Alright, everyone start walking in here. How many ships have I got? 392. And all together, I'm not even sure how many troops that is. 15, no, it's not telling me there. I guess we're just gonna have to see. It'll be fine, probably. There, we crushed them there. Crushed them there. We don't even need this last little bit. Get wrecked. How you like that? How you like them apples? 21% war score. Lost 2.5. Killed 16. Beauty. Captured the Earl Arif of Aleppo. Pause. Let's group this, split the retinues off. Let's get the retinues on here and half of these troops. The supply limit here is 17, that's perfect. All right, let's go over here now. I need to get something under control in Jerusalem because we're losing war score. So 23, 11, 11. I think I land everything right here. How much is that altogether I got on these ships? 30k. And it's 23. Yeah, so I guess I'll land the retinues and we'll leave the levies on the ships until we get this siege down, and that should probably be fine. Am I gonna win war score for that? I don't think so, hey? Raiders in Constantinople. Motherfucker. Do I have anything that's not already raised here? Shit. Alright, let's land. Is this our retinues? No. We'll land our retinues. Oh yeah, go find it, that'd be great. Oh shit. Okay, let's get our retinues down. I think we gotta back up. August 13th. July 25th to here. I think we gotta back up. I can raise France. Oh. All this stuff is raised, hey? Yeah. Drop the retinues, that's fine. I'm still a little bit worried about this here, because that's going to really frustrate me if they sack my city. 15. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to back him up after we siege this one last little tick, I guess. I don't think either of these have boats yet. Oh yeah, there's 2 boats. Oh, and of course my phone is ringing. Give me a second, I have to answer this. Actually, I don't. The machine can get it. Okay. Shit, he's gonna try and pin me. Oh, I get away way before he arrives. So we'll back up. We'll group up with my 30. I might be able to pincer him. Or is he stopped right here? Why is he stopped? Oh, he's backing up that way. They're grouping up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, what do I reckon? Assault this, I guess? Now, I really should put my spy master over here somewhere, hey? Probably here in Man. Just so that I've got really nice vision of what's going on here. That's looking fine. Okay. I wonder if there's any, oh, there's a little bit more money I left on the table there. East Anglia? Under a revolt. We got Edward of France. 60% chance. Missed him. Who else we got here? The ill ruler of Whirl. Oh, he's not in my territory. We got a bishop here with 2.3k. 63% chance. Oh, damn it. How am I so lucky on these bishops? I don't understand. Gabriel the Just. Missed him. The guy that's got no money to pay for his own release, we imprison easily. Everyone of value gets away scot-free. Let's check those favors. He's not the regent anymore. This guy's still married. That guy's still married. Okay. That's interesting. The guy that he was gonna go fight is gone. Actually, let's split these and leave the 154 behind and take the 256 down here. It's really not a very good idea to have my retinues down here without any ships to back them up. We're at 76% right now. Alright, so this guy, we're going to imprison him and banish him. Thanks for all the money, buddy. So this guy's just standing here. We'll do a little shuffle. If shit hits the fan, I think I can get them both off in that same ship. Ooh, no I can't. So, just in case, where are some more ships I can bring over there? Who's got ships? Come on. Africa has ships. He's got 17. 17 puts us up to 28. 8, that's still not enough, I think, to cover both of these, just in case. We have 5 there, 10 there, 10 there. That puts us to 295, 311, that's perfect. This guy's blind. Highly suspicious, for sure burn that guy. I got such a good Pope. He's doing a heck of a job figuring out who to burn. Am I crazy? Is he walking into us? What in the world? Okay. So we've won. We're going to enforce our demands. We have Jerusalem. It's ours. I've got one little revolt up here to put down. He hasn't even sieged this territory yet. How long has this war been going on? 8 months. Feels like it's just started. So let's organize this stuff real quick. You know how I like. I'm going to imagine that all these temples are basically the same. Oh no, some of them are decidedly worse. This one's being the worst one. Okay. And our next guy is here. Now I'd like, if possible, to pass this out to someone in my dynasty. Right? We're 3 over our domain. Let's check our list. We're gonna go my dynasty, unlanded men. Perfect. We'll give it to this guy. Come on, man. You're gonna be a star. His mother is the Countess of Salerno. Now, he doesn't have the right culture or religion, as a matter of fact. Maybe that's a bad move. Ah, well, whatever. He's got the most important quality, right? Okay. And now we can restore the Roman Empire. So, everyone watching, although we got some regular viewers here, this is the big moment. I'm almost a little bit sorry that there aren't more people. But we're going to restore the Roman Empire now. So it's the dawn of a new era. Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears. After the miraculous recovery of territory lost centuries ago, the Roman Empire has been reborn. Europe has endured dark times since the imperial frontiers were stormed by barbarians and province after province burned at their touch. But now a bright new age has dawned for all of civilization. The Roman state will no longer be referred to as the Empire of the Greeks by jealous pretenders in the West, but recognized as the true heir to the legacy of Rome. Emperor, I don't even know how to say my own name, Euphemios, rules a restored Imperium Romanum, but much work remains to be done. There is still territory to recover and ancient borders to reclaim for the Senate and the people of Rome. Esto perpetua. I'm granted the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire becomes the primary title of me. The Byzantine Empire is forfeit. I gained the trait Augustus, and I will be known as the Glorious. Oh, nice. It's got a real nice looking thing here. I like that. New decisions are available. I can make Rome my capital. Okay. I don't know if I want to do that. Let's check my tech level. Right? We're 5 on military organization, 3 on legalism, 4 on majesty. And then Rome. Oh my god, it sucks. Let's just leave it as is for now. The Roman Empire is reformed. Now, there's some more achievements here, right? Plenty of CVs to conquer. Well, let's check it out. What kind of CVs have I got? Okay, my levies are raised. There's an achievement. Wait a second, where is my achievement? Why didn't that pop up? Oh my god, did this game corrupt? I definitely didn't get an achievement. I'm a little bit worried right now. Maybe I have to give it a little bit of time. There we go. Oh my goodness. Whew! That was a worry. That was a worry. All that effort and then not to get it. I would have been pretty frustrated. But nothing to worry about. We've got it. So what I was looking for was the one just below that, which was as the Roman Empire reclaim the old imperial borders. So I don't exactly know. Let's clean everything up and get to going to peace. I do need to grab these last few counties because it's quite frustrating that every time I go to war I have to deal with Ireland, right? Like, I don't mind dealing with stuff on this border. I love that I've got a nat now with Hispania. So, what's the trait that I got? Augustus. This character is the current ruler of the restored Roman Empire and commands the respect an office of such magnitude is due. Half a point of prestige a month and 10 vassal opinion. That's kind of overpowered. That's pretty nice though. That's pretty nice. I'm known as the Glorious. So let's see how many generations that took to restore the Roman Empire. That is not my first character. This is my first character. So 1, 2, 3, 4 generations. 4 generations to restore the Roman Empire. That's pretty good, I think. There's a little Arabian revolt going on up here. I might be able to grab some territory without having to fart around with the defensive pact. A renewed jihad. The holy city of Jerusalem, where the prophet was taken up to heaven, has fallen to infidels. His magnificent Caliph Arameus will not let this stand, and has declared that another era of great conquest is upon us, such as was the days, as was the case in the days of the first caliphs. The Dar al-Islam must be defended. All righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. The signals are a renewed era of Islamic expansion. That is disturbing news, but I'm not totally worried about that. I mean, they holy war me, and then what do I get? I get a quick victory in like 2 or 3 years. Because like there's this territory here and this territory over here, which is pretty much free. Man, I wonder if that reset my... Okay, good. It didn't reset my de jure drifts. I do really want to finish grabbing Ireland, though. And I think I might destroy the HRE. I was kind of hoping... Yeah, I think I'm just going to destroy this. Yeah, whatever. They can be cranky. I only want 1 empire title. I want everything to be inside the same empire. So, like, these guys are going to be angry for now. Wait, does it show me the de jure? Okay, so it's everything inside Bulgaria. This looks exactly the same as the de jure Byzantine Empire. So I'm not sure what I need to do to restore the old borders. Do you get something special for being the guy who actually restores the empire too? I got this title, the Glorious. I got this trait, Augustus. I believe that this will pass to my son, which would be pretty sweet. Other than that, it doesn't look like I got anything new. Let's check the treasury. Everything's normal there. I can take off the handgun and put on the Heartseeker. I have a chance to grab Rome for myself, but I don't really want it. Yeah, yeah. So it doesn't look like there's anything extra. I'm definitely staying in Constantinople. I'm not switching to Rome. It's just giving up the tech at this point would set us behind like a couple 100 years. Isn't there a Caesar trait? I do not believe so. Not that anyone appears to have. I do have Mirza in my family. I don't think I can ever get Sayyid. Well, maybe I could. Like, if I married her to a Sayyid matrilinearly, and then she had a son, that son should be a Sayyid, I think. No, it'll end up being a Mirza, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I can ever get Sayyid into my family. Alright, well let the... Ooh, the Bektashi order. A Sufi sect of dervishes have arisen under the leadership of a certain Hadaj Baktash Wali, a mystic from Khorasan. Huh. Khorasan. Why does that sound familiar? Khorasan. I think that's the name of the planet I'm thinking like Coruscant, maybe? Yeah. Striving for a unity of being, Bektashis train the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Bektashi order is warlike and especially popular among Sunni Muslim soldiers. The order has sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kind. Alright. Let's dismiss him. There is a Caesar title, though. You know what? Now that I think of it, there is this title here. I don't... Well, I mean, I guess I could muck around with it. I might give my half-brother an honorary title. What do we want to give him? Proconsul? Caesar? Sebastral Crater? Higher than that of Caesar. Can only be granted to close relatives of the empire. Despot. The highest honorary title, second only to the empire. Can only be granted to close relatives. Let's give him Sebastocrator. You thought that you could revoke titles for free as the Roman Empire. As the Roman Emperor. Maybe. Let's check. Nope. Still costs. A matrilineal marriage with my inbred courtier? Never. There's no way I'm letting you marry that guy. Your CK2 nerd coworker got it wrong. Well, I don't technically have imperial administration. I inherited the Byzantine Empire. I didn't start in the Byzantine Empire. I started over here in Bari. So, I don't technically have imperial administration because apparently, I'm not exactly sure why, but this got flicked down the late somehow. It still counts as being on. I can retract for free, right? Oh, actually it says that I can't. That's interesting. So I guess the Roman Empire, the Byzantine used to have it on, and now the Roman Empire doesn't. So in 5 years, we're going to try and turn imperial administration on. If we can get the technology, we need quite a few more points in majesty still. Man, these mayors, are they rich? Yeah, they're rich. They can make their own universities. No, you're gonna want to chill there, man. Just chill. Now what you gonna do, hey? What happens now? All these fucking guys, man. I'm getting pretty frustrated. I don't think we catch him. We might catch him. This is really close. Wipe them out to the last man. Beauty. We'll group this. I don't think there's any retinues in there. We'll dismiss it. I'm going to separate the retinues here. Is this them? Yeah. And the levies, we're going to get them out of there. Just send your spy master to steal tech from the Byzantines. That reminds me to put him back on scheme. Alright, do I have any more? Yeah, I think it's just them. Okay, so my vassal levy's raised too long, that's going to start ticking down. Although I really got to start thinking about my next target. I think I clean up Trebizond so I can go for peace. Get rid of these boats. Let's buy a few more defensive retinues. We'll go for 10 again. And, you know, Catflip, I think maybe your coworker might have been thinking of vice royalties, which is part of imperial administration. That was kind of my point when I got to talking about that. Yeah, I'm fine taking humble here. It's way better than arbitrary. Did you get the Imperial Reconquest CB against territory in Old Rome? Okay, let's check that out. Declare war, tributary. We don't have it there. What about here? Declare war. Oh, he's my ally. What about this guy? Declare war. Claim, holy war, holy war, holy war, holy war, holy war, de jure claims. Maybe this is it? No, I think this is just all normal de jure territories. What else might be considered all territory? You know what? Why am I even guessing? If I look up CK2, what was the name of the achievement again? It was called Restore the Borders or something. Border, what's the next one? SPQR. As the Roman Empire reclaimed the old imperial borders. So we're just going to look up CK2 old imperial borders. And it should probably tell us, right? Imperial Reconquest. Okay, so it says this CB I think I can only use it on I think I can only use it on Christian rulers with kingdom titles. Ah, here we are. To grab duchies that used to be part. That's what it is, right? Yeah, this is it. I can freely revoke titles. Well, I mean, not revoke, but yeah, I can use them as a CB. So then I vassalize everything. It's like a holy war that I can use against Christians. So this counts and that counts. And I guess anyone that I can use this CB on. Geez, Lithuania's getting big and fat, hey? Kind of want to knock him down a peg or two. Yeah, so there's actually not much. Croatia. The Imperial Reconquest of Bosnia. We're going to try it out here. We're going to try it on Croatia. He's small and that's easy. Let's just finish the wars I'm on. I forgot who I'm trying to kill. Man, can these guys fuck off? Seriously? Oh, Scotland is so weak. So you can't use it against Muslims then? No, I cannot. However, I've got holy wars against Muslims anyway. So that's less of an issue. The wiki did say that... Oh, she discovered the sabotage, hey? The wiki did say that you can only use it against Christians. Like, it only becomes available to you if you're Christian. So if I convert to Judaism, I'm not gonna get it. Alright, so we've won this war. He's imprisoned. Like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not, like, a sorry, not sorry kind of situation. I didn't honestly mean to do that. I'm just gonna ransom him out. Thanks for the cash. I kinda need the money a little bit. Yeah, the city guard can handle it, that's fine. Centuries from now, hooliganism will be extinct. I lose money either way. The last time I did this one, I said, let the Varangian Guard deal with it. I lost, I don't know how much money. But I did lose money. Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to wait for him to die. Let's go and imprison some people. I might take like a 5-minute break. I kind of got some grumbling. I want to grab like some cheese and olives or something. Okay, let's ransom off everyone in prison first. Get some snacks. As he's growing older, I don't even know who this kid is. He can learn on his own. That's something I need to do to help with my culture shifting. Let's start in my court first. Let's assign her to someone specific. Okay, he's Irish. Someone specifically Scottish, I meant. Do I not have any Scots in court? That would be just like me. I don't have any. There's loads of people here. There's loads and loads and loads and loads of people. Let's make sure they're sorted by age properly. So I got this one here. We're gonna assign her a guardian. Not Irish. Am I Irish somehow? I'm Scottish, right? Like, have some wine with that cheese and olives too to celebrate the Empire. That's not a bad idea. Maybe. I'll see what I got downstairs in the cabinet. I don't know about you guys. I fucking love olives. I love olives. Oh my god. They're probably my favorite snack. I go through a little jar of olives a week at least. This one here, we'll assign her to someone. First, let's put her on heritage. Then will it auto give her... No, she's Saxon. Oh my god, it's retarded. It's literally retarded. It should auto pick people. I guess I don't have very many people in my court that are Scottish, even though I have loads and loads of people in my realm that are Scottish. I guess that's the difference, right? I mean, it must be. Nothing else really makes sense. So we're just slow walking these guys over here. I don't think any of my commanders picked up something stupid like Craven. My Marshal is good. My Chancellor is kind of shitty. Looks like there's a better Chancellor here. My Steward, King of Greece, 17, versus the King of Italy. Let's keep him happy instead. I'm going to leave it on an Administer Realm, actually. My Spy Master, I got a 20, an 18, a 14 who's loyal and loves me. My wife, who's depressed. I can't believe... Alright, we're gonna have to turn that off. Let's click that one off. I can't believe this hasn't... I haven't been able to do this again. Like, what is the cooldown period on gather ingredients? No, I want her exactly the way she is. Heritage. Yeah, screw that guy. Sure. My daughter Martha. Okay. Raiders and Gloucester. Oh my god, I hate these friggin' pagans. Alright, so that's taken care of. Oh, let's go back into my money tree here. Would you look at that? Hold a feast? Yeah, let's do it. That's my plot. Known plots. Who's trying to kill me? We'll scroll down here real quickly looking for my pretty border. This guy's trying to kill me? Buddy. Let me tell you something about justice in the Roman Empire. The justice system is about as bad in the Roman Empire as it is in the Byzantine Empire. I hope someone gives me a puppy. Hey, Nicholas Pickles, how you doing? Oh, nice. This is just a random? Yeah, become shrewd. That's good. Wait, what? Must not be married? Ah, oh, he always tricks me. They always tricks me. They always tricks me, man. It's like I get too excited. I see the gold, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get them. I spend oodles and oodles of money on people. Let's go through and check if anyone can even be invited right now. Okay, but this guy's much juicier. Let's try and plot to kill this wife instead. Actually, it looks like the chance to kill her is much lower. Let's just leave it for now. Go on to the next guy and try and learn our lesson. I'm digging this track though. Blood for the blood goddess, bleed purple. Blood for the blood god. I think that's a Warhammer 40k thing, isn't it? I picked up, hey, that's a pretty good emote. I like it. Bleed purple. Excellent. Ransom. Oh, these people are so rich. Probably because... Well, I mean, I guess I can't say for sure. I was gonna say, probably because some of you are fleeing the court. Or fleeing the realm to avoid my purges. Oh my god, well I don't like you either. 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 Ugh, well I don't like you either. Well I don't like you either. I'm gonna stop saying it. Oh, it looks like it's finished. Welcome to my feast, everybody. Oh, I can gain just for that? Yeah, thank you. Oh my god. What loaded stats. Do I have True Christian Knight or something? No, I could have True Christian Knight though. Yes, imprison this guy too. Oh yeah, imprison all these people. Okay, I like to flirt, but I wouldn't do anything more than that. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. Gained 10 prestige. Every one of my guests, we got +5 opinion with them for 2 years. That's pretty good. Ah, and here we are, True Christian Knight. I was just wondering about that. Because, like, I've got a great trait set up for it. No. In fact, I'm going to imprison her. Pretty sure this sympathy for pagan nonsense is, Wait, how many people are living in this family? 5 living members, hey? How many are actually making more carlings? Just this guy, hey? Sure. There's only one county in the world that has the correct culture. Although I'm kind of hoping that we see some flips down here. Anyway, let's get into position to fight with Croatia. Looks like Croatia actually just picked something up. She wants to be my marshal? No, I mean, I like you, but it's pretty cool that she picked up sympathy for Christendom, too. Can I give her a present? Maybe cheer her up a little bit? Good. Oh yeah, burn this guy. Look at him. That's highly suspicious. See you later, Satanist. Have I stolen the Pope's gold yet? He's rich. No, I haven't even looked. Let's have a look at how rich the Pope is. 386. He's not that rich. He's not doing that good. He loves me, though. In fact, most of these people, I think, love me. Imprison my child, -50. Okay. Deal with it. France. 94, even with -40 for destroyed title. I actually wish I had destroyed the Holy Roman Empire years and years ago. And now all of this is starting to convert. Right? But it would have been much sooner. We're going to do our Imperial CB on Croatia, our little experiment. And then I think we're going to chunk a bunch off of Bulgaria and Bohemia. In fact, I think Bohemia's... They kinged up. The King of Bohemia. Lithuania is looking pretty strong. I don't like it. But fighting tribal pagans is such a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's fine. Hold a summer fair. Wonderful. Let's do that. Raiders in Cornwall, hey? Oh, everyone's still right here? You know what? We're going to sneak attack them. Check this out. He's never going to know I hit him. That's suspicious, I say. Let's do it. We're going to sneak attack these fucking raiders. In fact, I should start doing this whenever they come. In Clydesdale? Oh, we're going to get you, don't worry. Oh, this is way better. Come in, everyone, come in, sure. My wife is pregnant again. Oh yeah, I should have been doing this years and years ago. Ship sneak attacks? I feel like that's a no-brainer that I've just... Okay, I'm going to take that break. I'm going to get some cheese and olives. Oh, you say, you got into your court. Oh, you're talking about the Pope. And Nicholas Pickles says, how'd you get the Pope to be your vassal? I'll tell you about that in a sec. Let me read what Catflip said. I got into my court, deposed him with a war for my anti-pope, then lured him to my court after conquer the papacy. Yeah, that's basically what I did too. I picked a pope, or not a pope, a bishop from down here somewheres. From this one, I think, Heraclea. And I went... and I made him an anti-pope. What did I press? One of these buttons here, right? So when the pope is not your vassal, you can make an anti-pope. And when you make an anti-pope, if the pope controls Rome, so I actually had to restore the papacy from that intrigue decision because I'd conquered Rome, but we restored the papacy, and then I created an anti-pope. And then when you declare war on this guy, I can't show you because he's my vassal, obviously. But when you declare war on him, you can press the claim of your pope. And when you do that, your pope becomes the pope, and now he's your vassal too. And that's sort of how you get the pope to be your vassal. It's quite strong, and I'll show you what I mean in a second. For the meantime, we are going to declare war on this guy. I want to use this Imperial Reconquest of Bosnia CB. I want to try that out. And we're just going to smash this real quick. Is this guy tribal or something? He is. He is tribal. And all he's got are feudal territories. No wonder his shit sucks. Yeah, I never vassalized the Pope until this campaign. And now that I know how to do it, I think I'm going to enjoy playing Catholics a lot more. Because it certainly lets you, like, blob super fast. So he wants me to name Castillo. That's the name of my father, I believe. Right? Yeah, so I like naming this kid Castillo. Sure. Oh, but he's a bastard. But he's attractive, so he's not born in the purple. We're going to legitimize him anyway. Because we are going to start growing our dynasty and landing our dynasty, especially since we are only... Well, let's try and work out how many months we got to go. Let me pull my calculator up and we'll look at this. So it's 860. That's how many points we have. And the cost is 1256. I kind of wish that was reversed. That would make more sense. But so we're going to subtract those two numbers. So 860.276 minus 1256. That's 395.724. I'm going to divide that by my cultural point growth. 3.626. I got 109 months. Divide that by 12. We're looking at 9 years. 9 years. So, yeah, this bastard kid's gonna... In 9 years, we're gonna land him. And set him up with like a nice viceroyalty kingdom. That's the idea. We're gonna want to give all these guys viceroyalties. And as we land more and more and more of our dynasty as viceroyalties, although I do kind of want to convert to Judaism. I guess I have to clean up the rest of the Catholics first, right? We got lots of time for that, I guess. But that is the end goal here. That's the religion that we want to have. Well, temporarily at least, maybe not permanently. I do love me some Zunism. Although I don't think that there's no more Zunist territories. Oh, let's scroll all the way up. Zoroastrian. Ooh, it looks like there are no more Zunists, period. Zunism is gone from the world. That really sucks. Zunism is one of my favorite religions. They got super nice, they got this kind of heraldry, although I kind of like this one too. But the hexagons I think look really cool. Man, that's a bummer that Zunism is gone. I should have tried to save them. I didn't notice that this had gotten eaten up by Sunnis. Well, what other religion might we want to go to? We could do West African. I haven't done that before. If you guys have some suggestions, Zoroastrian would be pretty good. Then we can become the Zaelshint. But until we conquer all of Catholic territory, so we're able to use the Pope as much as possible, I really don't want to be... We're going to stay Catholic until that's over, I guess. Another Tengri uprising? Okay, I think Greece can deal with that now. Is this guy surrounded on all sides by rivers? Even Turgovist? Yeah, he is. Wow. That's a great territory to defend. Although I guess it's plains. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the last Pope. I probably should have paid closer attention to that. Nice. Alright, so he surrenders. I gain 100 prestige. I take or vassalize all titles in the High Chiefdom of Bosnia belonging to Khan, this guy. And I get the duchy. So let's say accept. Oh, interesting. Pause. So did I pick something up? Yeah, I picked up this in Bosnia. But then he became my vassal now too. I didn't expect that. Anyway, I don't really want this. I don't really want to give it to him. Let's check my weak claims right now. We got one for Pannonia. Oh. I can already declare war on it. Let's go on to something else. Ooh, the Kingdom of Norway. We got lots of people. Let's check out Norway for a sec. Yeah, I'd be happy to grab that. There's less pagans, right? Let's grant this guy that county that I just took. Okay. But finally, I'm going to pause. I'm going to go get my olives and my cheese. I'm going to be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. Alright? Please be patient. Oh, by the way, if anyone comes in going, what the hell is happening? If you could tell them, I'll just be right back. That'd be great. Okay, I hope that wasn't too long. I got my little tray of snacks here. Although I do have to make a little bit of room on the desk to set them down. And we'll get right back into it. Okay. So Greece should be able to deal with that, I think. And Anatolia can back him up. Alright, levies. Well, let's just walk around then. Get in position. Oh, he's running. Okay, he's just leaving. Okay, I should be able to ransom some of these people off, right? Okay. We got Conquest of Corinthia on this guy. So we'll start that. Oops. Let's split this in two. Send the others into Vass. Finally, I can acquire ingredients. Rory? They want me to name him Rory? That doesn't seem right. Although I love that I got this this attractive trait from that spell. Is really doing well in my dynasty. I've got 3 attractive children. I should go Zoroastrian for my religion, and then I can marry them all to each other. Mm-hmm. So he's ready to be vassalized. I don't think I have many Tengri subjects, so whatever. And this is run by a Christian, that's fine. But I still need to give it away to somebody. The Kingdom of Sind can get pressed. All of this. I'm not quite at the point where I can grab that kind of stuff yet. That's way out of my sphere of influence, you know what I mean? Like, I want to clean this up. And I mean, I've got 50 years to go until the Aztecs start showing up. I don't even realistically know how I'm going to deal with them. Let's check this Khanate of Pannonia. Who's this guy? Oh, he's landed already. Well, maybe there's someone like in Lithuania. He's got a weak claim. She's got a weak claim. She's got a weak claim. Alright. Who's the heir? He's an adult. Then that's an adult. Ah, whatever. Let's check that guy one more time. Was that inheritable? No, it wasn't. So it's got to be pressed. That's not very good use. We got this kingdom here of Poland. That's so not the Polish color. That's so weird. But that's his kingdom title. Okay, there's a weak claim. This is the same guy as the last guy. We got this woman, same one as the last one. I think only she's new. She looks like a Satanist to me. Branded apostate. Now his heir is a kid. Well, let's land this Prussian. What the hell did I just inherit? Oh, they finished building a temple here, of all things. Okay. I got a holy war for Pex. I think I want to fight him. Is this all? This is all tribal. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. And most of the rest of his territory is up here. I think I just leave this and we let our vassals kind of deal with it. That's holy war for Pex. Good. Oh yeah, burn that guy for sure. He's for sure a Satanist. In Bruges? Oh, nice. And he's staying there too. Okay. Let's get our... our little stealth crew together. Yeah. The King of France. One ingredient? Are you kidding? That puts me at... I mean, I've got two now. That's fine. We can still brew or a potion with that. But that's pretty disappointing. Got him. That's what I like to see. Wiped out to the last. Give her thrift. Ghent again, hey? Didn't learn from last time? Oh, it's different people. Boom, got him. France even helped out with that too. I feel so much better to completely wipe them out. I mean, I don't think it's going to impact the frequency of the raids, but it's nice to punish them, you know? Oh, definitely burn this guy. He's definitely a Satanist. She's Irish. Why does it keep giving you Irish people? There's got to be someone Scottish that we can send you at. Let's mark him with that. But why can't I ask him to go? Shit. There we go. I got an engraved crown. Quality 1. There you go, man. Does he have children? God, I hope he has children. God damn it. Is he just paranoid? Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is. Frisians, Belisarios, and Cephalonia. Alright, Greece, you know what to do. Good. Oh yes, thank you for the dog. I'll name it Faithful. So this is a holy war for Pex. I'm going to accept. The city... Okay, so these are in the wrong order. I don't know who I really want to land there. Probably nobody, hey? Or just give it to this guy. Like, congratulations, buddy. No. Let's go back into my plots. Hold a feast? Sure. Nice. Must have a valid cast a spell. Don't I have a truce with him anyway? Yeah. So I'm going to, I guess, march these guys up here. Or is that a bit slow? I don't know. It might be faster just to get them on boats and send them around the long way. It may end up being the same. Let's just send them marching, that's fine. Oh, I hate this part. Well, I don't like you either. Well, I don't like you either. Who the hell is this? She's a secret pagan anyway, so let's lock her up and forget about her. Wait, who am I even ransoming here? I'm not even sure who that is. Someone I captured, I think. Oh, nice. So let's see what we got here. I already have the handgun. I don't have the Sextus. So let's try and get that. Nice. Except I don't think this guy... Is he even a commander of mine? It says that he is, but I don't remember making this guy a commander. Weird. Let's make my brother-in-law commander if he's not already. Well, I can't because he's secluded, hey? That's too bad. Who did I give Jerusalem to again? This guy who's in hiding. Do I know who's trying to kill him? Just looking for that little red dot that denotes my dynasty. He's a Satanist. Oh, wow. That sucks. Well, I didn't see anyone trying to kill that guy. The Earl of Sanctoy. Oh, here we are. The Count of Venn. See a nerd. The Duchess of Upper Lorraine. Interesting. The Count of Ormond, finally in my territory. But now he's run off. And he'll literally come to court just for asking. Just for the asking, he'll come to court. I should have checked his reasons for that. Do I want to banish this guy? He's of my dynasty, you know what I mean? Yes, imprison the bishops. Imprison all those guys. This is some nobody in my court. He can learn on his own. No, we're not doing any ratings of laboratories. So I could just straight up imprison him here. See a nerd. And he went to Kildare. Oh man, I got news for you. Kildare is not long for this world. Shit! I lose Diligent? What a time to lose Diligent, hey? Just before I get the puppy dog event for +1 health, I lose Diligent. We're gonna go with the learning choice here. Pause. Raiders Instinct, hey? Quite a few Raiders Instinct. $3,400 from Denmark. Explore our limits as always. Always go with the risky choice. Yes, become Scottish. So here's what we're going to do here. Is that another one? No, it's a Chemi fleet. Yeah, that's fine for now. Pause, let them rot, that's okay. We got March 17th, March 21st. There's the 16th, we're gonna land these guys. Alright, the Radius Astronomicus has been constructed. Gives us +3 learning, +5% technology spread rate, and a half a point of prestige per turn. I think we need at least 2 more generations of magnum opuses, maybe 3 depending on whether or not we can dump this one. Although with Transmutive Alchemy, it doesn't seem to be a difference between Quality 3 and Quality 4 like we've said a couple times now. Hold a summer fair? Sure. I gotta make sure that my guys actually dismount here. Or disembark, because sometimes when you have it queued like this, they don't. Yeah, you see what I mean? Perfect. Oh yeah, burn her. Light the fires up. Yeah, I still haven't conquered Ireland, right? Because I stopped and turned around. Oh no. And she got her, either the depressed didn't work. Either the brew of euphedemia or whatever it is didn't work, or she gained it back, which kind of sucks. I really don't want her to die, because she can't die before this guy does. Who am I plotting at the moment? Some nobody? Why can't I see anyone to join the plot? Is he in hiding or something? No. Because he's got a revolt going on at the moment, that's why. Maybe I should get down in here and holy war for something. Snag Aragon off them. Yeah, I need her to inherit, right? She's got no claims right now whatsoever, and because she has no claims, my children have no claims. But her dad is the Empire of Hispania. So if she dies now, like, I'm kind of buggered, right? We need her to live to a ripe old age so that she should get inheritable weak claims on all of those titles, and then all of my children should get uninheritable weak claims. Oh, definitely. This guy's blind? For sure he's a Satanist. Burn that guy. I love that search for heretics function. Someone told me I should just join the Satanists once I control the entire world. And then imprison all of the Satanists. And wipe them out. Okay. So we won our war. Why the hell do I hold the Duchy of Alania, Bosnia, Connaught? Okay, Alania. That's way over here somewheres, right? Yeah, this is the Duchy of Alania. Congratulations, you did it. And then Bosnia. Why the hell do I control Bosnia? Congratulations, you did it. Let's get Kildare. I think I can just press de jure claims on this guy at this point, can't I? No, apparently not. I love that I captured him so I can ransom him. Then we have to enforce the demands and he doesn't have a county anymore. I'm just going to give this to the King of Ireland. I want him to be strong, since he's Scottish now. And let's do Desmond. I can see there's a couple important decisions. Hold a feast. Education focus. Okay. Let's make her a horoscope and see what it pops up as. But in the meantime, we're going to pick her out a guardian. We're looking for someone who is brawny and shrewd. Of course, there's nobody, right? Alright, here's 1. Okay, so this says a position of diplomacy. This is pretty sweet. So we have an 80% chance of no effect, a 10% chance of gain 1 martial, a 7% chance of getting wounded, a 2% chance of being maimed, and a 1% chance that I die. What do you think? Do I die? Nothing happened, I don't think. Maybe, actually I didn't even look at my martial score before I clicked that, so maybe I did go up. Okay, so she's here. So we're going to assign her. Now we have a shrewd, brawny woman. And we're going to pick diplomacy, because that'll match her horoscope. Did I have a claim on this now? I do. Yeah, I know, 80% was the most likely, but you always gotta hope that you're lucky, right? Wait, I probably shouldn't walk over Ossuary if it's got a tombstone on it. Oh, I'm fine, I guess. Too late anyway. Oh, I screwed up my face by declaring war. Whoops. I love this new heraldry. It's pretty sweet. Alright, we're going to give this to the King of Ireland as well. So now the UK is looking pretty nice, right? We don't got any funny business over there. Let's get on some ships. How many ships we got? Oops, not this button. This button. We've got 153 ships here, so we're going to do 2 trips. Ah, the province of Hibernia. I wish there was just a list, like there was, to reform the Roman Empire, where I can just check off some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, the stars favor her for sure. Destined diplomat. Let's go down here and land in Navarra, and then come back up. Technological advances. Military organization. Why would I ever leave Constantinople? Right? It's not like Rome is any better. In fact, Rome is emphatically worse because of all the fucking, pardon my language, temples that it has. Right? It's absurd. Oh, look at this, EKG. You got something here. Someone extracted such a list, hey? So, I need to control Northumberland, Lancaster, York, Norfolk, Bedford, Hereford, Gloucester, Canterbury, Somerset, Gwynedd. Okay, that's all done. Latium, Venice, Verona, Shore, Susa. I think I have Susa. Let's check. Okay, there's 2. There's this bishopric. And there's this mosque. Hmm. Man, this is a long list. A forum post with pictures. Oh, nice. This is beauty. Oh, this is perfect. Check that out. So I don't actually need that much more. I need all of Hispania, which we're going to get. I need this territory here, this territory here, the rest of Egypt. Looks like de jure Jerusalem, de jure Syria, and parts of Armenia and Trebizond. And the rest of Georgia, I guess. I mean, not all the way out to this edge here, but just according to the picture I'm looking at. In fact, not even that high up. In fact, I don't think anything in Georgia at all. I think Trebizond, right here, and then a few counties in like this county and this county from Armenia, this section of Armenia, and then, in fact, not even this part of Syria, it looks like. No, this part of Syria here, but not this part. But for the most part, it looks like pretty much all of Syria. This map might be from a time where these kingdoms were different sizes. Anyway, I think we're probably going to press for Norway, because they're relatively small in territory size. I mean, not like Sweden was, where it was huge. And I can pick up 2 duchies here pretty quick, I think. But first we're going to holy war for Aragon. I don't know my history that well, but the history maybe, but not the geography, certainly. Do I do requests, Leverquind? Well, that depends on what your request is. Let me know, and we'll see. Sorry, I just took a bite of food there. I'm Catholic right now. Let me know if the chewing is obnoxious. I can mute my mic when I take bites. How about the Yazidi religion? Not in this game, but one day. Nobody posts that on YouTube. Play as Yazidis. Isn't that a Sunni heresy? We got Cathar, Lollard, Fraticelli. I'll probably have to look them up. That's interesting that this is Massilian. I see him as Mazadiki. This is a Sunni heresy right here. Or that's a Zoroastrian. Okay. Cartley? Oh, wait. No, that's Monophysite. It's a Sunni heresy, but with excommunication and without jihads. Alright. I mean, I could try it someday, I guess. I guess that wouldn't hurt. I got a lot of gold here. Time to raise some more retinues. Plus they have totally different holy sites. Why'd you revoke the bishopric from that guy? You little dingbat. I didn't make you the Duke of Croatia so that you can go and start revoking all the good Scots that I put in here. Oh, I shouldn't have transferred in Bosnia. Maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, so we have another Scottish guy in our court. Good. He's highly suspicious. He's an apostate. I should just friggin' kill him. I can lift the communication? That's interesting. But, no. I don't wanna. And... nope. Let's get into my known plots again. Because I haven't done this in like a month, right? Patoy? Patu? Got him. And we're going to check our favors next. Am I an inquisitor? No, I'm not. But I do have the Pope vassalized. Count de Nevers. And he flees. I do have the Pope vassalized, so I guess that's why it was popping up that if I wanted to, I could lift the... That guy was married? Yeah, it's too bad. The Duke of Connaught. Yeah, he's in trouble already, that guy. But now he's generating lots of income, so not such a big deal. Why do you imprison people? So here's what's happening is that these people have plots and I am aware of their plots. So I have righteous imprisonment cause. I can imprison them without incurring tyranny. Because they are underneath vassals, in fact in some cases they're underneath vassals, underneath vassals, underneath vassals. They're not direct in my chain of influence. When I go to imprison them, if this fails, it'll say, instead of now safely locked away, it'll say this guy managed to avoid your guardsman and he ran away to some other place. So there's not really a big downside to it. And you get a lot of money from ransoming them. So it's a great way to boost your income like sky high. When you have a big court, and you have your spy master on scheme constantly, the money just rolls in. And I'm going to use that money to build a lot of retinues. And I'm going to use those retinues to attack my enemies and defend my territories. And hopefully I'm going to get enough retinues that when the... Oh, this is a good one, because look how rich he is. And hopefully when I get enough retinues, I'll be able to go toe-to-toe with the Aztecs when they show up, right? Because that's what I'm really worried about right now, is the Aztecs. We're on a roll right now. We're getting really lucky with our imprisonments. There have been so many coin flips that I've won. Some of these have been like, oh, 98% that last guy, not a big deal. Some of them, like this guy, 62. If he runs away, we're going to do a whole other trick to try and get all of his money at once. And he did. Okay, so let's see if he'll just come to court. He will not. We're going to buy a favor off him right now. So here's a priest. Priests are easy because they're never married, right? Okay, so we got the favor. Invite to court, force him with the favor. I'll let him rot, that's fine. Let's take care of this. Put him on thrift. Check this other girl. She's fine. Move that to here. Dismiss these boats. Doesn't really matter what I picked. Okay, so now he's in our court. And his plot still exists, right? So we're going to go to imprison him again. Now our chance to imprison him is 92. We get him locked in prison. We can banish him. And that's 19.5 gold. Like 19... No, 1.9k gold we just got. Okay, so I get Diligent back, but that's not very useful. Because we missed our chance to get... Yeah, it doesn't really make sense in let's build this separated awards, hey? We get separate awards, we can get some of these, and these are really good. That tech is, the sooner we can get them the better for the spread and everything like that. So we're going to spend some gold on this. What's our hospital like over here? We'll throw a bit of gold at that. It certainly doesn't hurt. He's fine. I'm okay with that. Library, maybe? Cultural tech points, 630. No, let's hold off. I want to build like 5 more retinues. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll group those and leave them. 800 gold and 42 a month. That's great. Oh wait, I got all kinds of people I didn't ransom. And I wasn't even all the way through that list. So where was I? Right around here? We'll just keep going. Here's another one. 13% chance to get this guy. And he runs away. There are some limitations. Like, if they're married, I can't force them back with a favor. Okay, so he runs away. Who inherited his title, though? It was this guy, who still has a plot. And then I imprison him. Okay, got him. I had a feeling that there was something funny going on with those guys. Wait, what's the supply limit here? 25? Yeah, we're fine. Oh. The casus belli is no longer valid. They went and declared peace pretty quick, didn't they? Now, am I trying to kill this guy? I am. I don't know why it's not showing me. I've had this bug before. Let's make some guesses, though, about who's going to have higher plot power, right? We got the Grand Vizier here. Crush to Major Revolt, 45. Approves of Cowardice, plus 80. What the hell is that? How do you get approves of Cowardice, plus 80? Man, they all love him. They love this guy. But who is his... Spy Master? Oh man, I don't know if we're ever going to figure that out. Let's put our... Who's our best Chancellor? This guy's at 20, but let's leave the King of France on it. We're going to send him here to sow dissent. Oh, okay. So what do I go after? This guy? Yeah, that was it. They capitulated immediately because of that. Or they decided a white peace immediately. Ooh. We're gonna do the sneak attack again on these guys. There's Flanders getting their troops together. You won't need them, Flanders. We got it. Don't worry. Boom. This guy has a claim. Or he had a claim. Maybe it was his father that I landed and he had a claim on it? When did he die? 920? Now that was ages ago. I could have swore I just landed somebody who had a claim on the Kingdom of Norway. Like a strong claim. Shit. Well, what do we do? Come back here to Pannonia? At least I can press a claim for the whole kingdom on that guy. Can't you just holy war for Norway? Yeah, I could. Ooh, nice. I could. But the thing is that it's all tribal territory, and I'd rather press a claim for the kingdom title all at once instead of picking up like, oh, this is part of Scania. Okay, so I can pick up 5 here out of Ostlanded. I can pick up like 4 out of this, and that's 30 years of war for that territory. 40 years of war to include that. Yeah, so that's 40 years of war for all of that. Or I can get someone with a claim on the Kingdom of Norway, and I can just press their claim on the entire kingdom all at once. So I think... Man, maybe I ought to move my... What's this guy doing? Is he in his... It doesn't say where he is. Am I crazy? Spouse, religious head, is a member of the Hermetic Society. What the hell? He's abroad. This is bugged. You shouldn't be able to be... Oh, wait. What's his focus? No, it's scholarship. It's not like... Maybe he's on Hajj or something. Does it say that? It doesn't say that he's on Hajj, but I bet that's where he's at. In fact, it's funny that there's no regent, though. This guy shouldn't be abroad. This is some kind of a bug. Some kind of a bug. Anyway. Let's check our main castles here. I can't build Castle Town. I could build Shiltron. That's worth. And we'll add a few more retinues. Ransom some more prisoners. Does leading armies change his whereabouts? Yeah, but then it should say... It shouldn't say that he's abroad, right? It should say... you know, so-and-so is leading territory or leading his army, right? Like, for example, when you go and mouse over me, it says... reigning in Constantinople, right? Let's look at somebody else. This guy right here, chief male of Azov, right? It says leading troops in Navarra, right? But on this guy in the tooltip, it doesn't say anything, and he's under the abroad tab, which is usually for people that are like in your court but outside your court, if that makes any sense. They're inside your court, but because this one actually there's just not a really good reason why she's not. Oh, because of her guardian. So she's in Alexandria, that's why she's abroad. Yeah, it's my own failure, that's fine. No, just relax, Greece. I just heard someone die. I don't know what the significance of him was. No, dude, just chill. Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah, let's hold a feast. Let's hope it starts this time. And we got plots to kill my son. Who's trying to kill my son? Oh, a mayor. sorry about that. So we're gonna try and imprison him. I don't think we're probably gonna succeed. Like, yeah, that's too bad. I'm often, when I see mayors or bishops, I'm always happy when they're able to run away and flee. But I'm still not seeing. Who's trying to kill my son? Okay, here we are. But this is for the wrong son. That cloak makes me suspicious of this guy. Another mayor. Ooh, 1580. 71%, so we got like a 3 out of 10 chance. Brilliant. Alright, we're gonna... Oh, he fled outside my diplomatic range. He's too smart for me. There's the warning again. Yeah, so someone's trying to kill him. Let's have a better look. Looking for that red drop somewheres. That just doesn't make sense. I know that I'm paranoid now. So you have to be cautious about false flags. Conquer more territory to get him back in range? Great point. When's my truce with the Arabics running off? 956, 4 years from now? Maybe I should get a claim on like this territory here or something. I can grab that. I am gonna press Ola Pannonia though. No, I will hunt the boars myself. Here we go. I'm 28. No, I didn't go up. Didn't get hurt, but I didn't go up either. Well, I don't like you either. Well, I don't like you either. Send half there and, I don't know, half here. Yeah, imprison this guy. I had great fun and so did everybody else. That's good. Shit. So we got some consumption here. Let's shut the gates. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade their thing to a sick house. And probably hire some more retinues. Right now, we're finally at the point that we were after the war for Alexandria when I accidentally deleted 50k worth of retinue. What did I get? A skull trophy. That's pretty nice. Created in 932. Gives me plus 0.05 prestige per month. How's this guy doing? 58? He still sucks. Why do you suck so bad? I can't figure it out. You're an idiot. Wait, is this the kingdom title that I hold? Nope. Alright, so we won the war. Got a little bit more territory into Rome here. We're starting to really bump up against Lithuania, right? Well, it looks like someone is fighting against Poland. Who is it? Bohemia. I mean, all I can do is hope that Greece goes and chunks them. But Bulgaria is still Catholic, so let's grab a little bit of territory off of Bulgaria, hey? Let's take Moldau. Oh, that's not fair. I could potentially lose that. Oh, it was close. Quite surprising what a little loss of retinue will do to your income. How was the next one? 9? God, I hope we can break this temple. Apparently we cannot. Looks like Greece picked up this little island here. Oh, his boats aren't big enough to fit him. Is he going to here? In Taluk? Alright, sorry buddy. Okay, so the King of Greece has died, and the Queen of Greece has taken over. And she's in a normal marriage with this guy, a Capet. Wow. So for my steward, I guess, well, King of Italy's pretty pissed. Destroyed title, you'd be bad about that for a bit. Fire from council, imprisoned my child. Thinks I'm a coward. Alright, fine. We'll get Burgundy, he likes us. I got a hunch just now. The Sultan of Mauritania. Okay, so that is actually one of his vassals. Let's go here and check character opinions. Let's go ruler. Yes. Okay, join court, any. That's better. I'm looking for high-ranking people. Oh, no, in his realm, please. We're basically looking for high-ranking people that hate him. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. See if we can get some plot power out of that. No, Greece said. Bulgaria, you cannot go there. Off limits. Oh no. If I kill him, I get Kinslayer. Let's throw him in the dungeon. Throw him in the oubliette. Go over here. And... there he is. Put him on exclusion. Alright, so she gives up. Was this not part of it? Why didn't I get that? He's got another ducal title, the Duke of Austria. Go figure. Alright, let's get rid of you. Move you over here. No, wait a second. Why don't we try and land someone who's got a claim on this throne here? That's a weak claim. That's what we're talking about. A nice strong claim. Now it says we're over our vassal limit, but that's easy enough to fix. Because I'm sure there's little dudes here and there that we would just be happy to shove under somebody else. Who even controls this right now? Nobody does. So let's give it to him. Wait, who's this guy? Does he have claims? Nothing to be worried about. Alright. Vassal limit fixed. And now, I think I should be able to declare war on him and press the claim for all of Norway. Finally, right? And this is what we get. All of that. Which is nice because there's a lot of coastal counties there. And the more coasts that we take away from these tribals, the better. And I also like that it makes him feudal. That he'll be a feudal king of Sweden. So we're in a much better position for this fight right now. Because wait, is this independent? Okay, I guess it's not. We're in a much better position here because the only... I mean, let's scroll up a little bit and look at the defensive pact against us. It's like Arabian Empire, Lithuania and friends, and Sweden apparently is Catholic? When did Sweden go Catholic? Nobody that would join anyway. Hopefully he does some revocations. I was just thinking to myself, you know what would just be perfect? You know what would be just peachy? Is if I could convert Lithuania to Catholicism. And then if I can convert them to Catholicism, I can get claims on all their shit, right? Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, I'm about to end the stream. We did finally get the Roman Empire. We're looking quite big. It's not very pretty. It's a bit of a mess, I know. Oh, I love how you can see Hadrian's Wall. I saw that from orbit. I saw that line from way up here. I was looking at it like, what is that there? Jeez. There are lots of things you can see from here, like the pyramids, I guess. There's nothing in Rhodes. I'm thinking back to Rome 1. What were the major... I should like to play that on stream sometime. If I can world dom in this campaign, man, you know what? You feel so big, right? You feel so large, and you look at how big the world is, and you realize the Arabian Empire. Let's check where he's at. Does it even say on here what his holding size is? What his realm size is? Doesn't appear to. Oh, 826, 827. If I click on myself, what do I see? 1463. Yeah, so I guess I'm around twice the size of the Arabian Empire. That's pretty good. But then there's all like, there's all of India. India by itself is as big as I am, right? There's all of this up here, which is less than it seems. It's a lot of territory, but there's not a lot of holdings there. But yeah, we got to get into Russia. We got to take care of this, man. And this too. Just if I can get rid of those raiders, I'll be happy. Yeah, but we're done for the day. So thanks a lot, everyone, for watching. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.